This video will demonstrate how to get a US Robotics 3G cellular gateway connected to a CDMA cellular network, such as Verizon, US Cellular, or Sprint. For connecting to a GSM cellular network, please watch the GSM Connectivity video at the US Robotics channel on YouTube. First, there are a few requirements before you can get connected. You'll need to contact a cellular service provider for a subscription to a data plan on a 3G CDMA cellular network. Ask your US Robotics sales representative if you need help finding a cellular service provider. The cellular service provider will require the gateway's MEID number to complete the activation, but to prevent unintended data usage during gateway setup, you should follow the steps in this video first. You'll need a computer with a web browser and an Ethernet port. And you'll need a short Ethernet cable to connect your computer to the gateway. To get connected, first attach the two antennas that are included with the gateway to the two SMA connectors on the top of the gateway's front panel. Next, log into the gateway's embedded GUI. Launch your computer's web browser. Then connect the short Ethernet cable from your computer to the gateway. Enter the IP address 192.168.1.1. Log in using the default username and password. Now you should decide how you will prevent excessive data usage during gateway setup. The method that I'll show in this video works for applications that use the gateway's serial port and for applications that use the gateway to make only mobile terminated connections to its Ethernet port. Also, the method shown in this video assumes that your application is not going to use the USR Universe to deliver over-the-air updates to the gateway. If your application is different from these, please watch the excessive data warning video and the introduction to the USR Universe video at the US Robotics channel on the YouTube to help you decide how to best prevent excessive data usage while setting up the gateway for your application. But if your application does match these descriptions, proceed with these next steps. Select the Firewall tab. The LAN to WAN setting is the first entry in the Default Policies section of the firewall, and its factory default is Accept. Simply change this setting to Reject, and then click Save Changes. To make the firewall change effective, select the System tab and scroll to or select the System Reboot section and reboot the gateway. After the gateway reboots, log back in. And select the Provisioning tab. Scroll to or select the Settings section. Disable the automatic provisioning feature and then click Save Changes. Now that you've addressed excessive data usage, configure the gateway for the CDMA network that your cellular data plan uses. Pull down the Interfaces tab and select the 3G connection page. Scroll to the bottom of the General section. If your cellular network is not already selected, click the radio button of the cellular network that you have subscribed to, and then click Save Changes. If your network is not listed, contact your USR sales representative about support for your cellular network. Now you can activate the cellular service. Give the gateway's MEID number to your cellular service provider. You'll find the gateway's MEID number printed on the label that's fixed to the bottom of the gateway's housing. The gateway will automatically connect once your cellular service provider completes the CDMA service activation. Log out of the gateway GUI and wait for the cellular service provider to activate your service. To verify connectivity after the gateway has been configured for the correct CDMA cellular network, and after you have sent the gateway's MEID number to your cellular service provider and they activate your service, the front panel indicator labeled WWAN state will turn green once the service is activated. You can also verify within the gateway GUI that connectivity is successful. Select the Home tab. The Connection Status section at the top of the home page will report that the cellular connectivity is successful. Once the gateway has connectivity, proceed with any other changes to the gateway configuration that are required by your application. Then log out, close the browser, and disconnect the Ethernet cable. For online documentation and for technical support, please visit www.usr.com/support/3510. I hope you found this video helpful for getting connected to a CDMA cellular network. Thank you for watching, and thank you for choosing US Robotics.